ancient terror sleeps in the Vargas house. Can anyone survive its awakening? The evil.
We're not going to get out!
They can scream, they can run, but they can't escape. Richard Crenna, Joanna Pettit, Victor Buono, The Evil, rated R.
On this island, in this building, through this door, lies the most frightening experience of your life. Prepare yourself for They Came From Within. They Came From Within. If this picture doesn't make you scream and squirm, you'd better see a psychiatrist. Quick, rated R, if you think you're not afraid of the dark. If you think you have a strong stomach. If you feel nothing can shock you. If you believe you've seen everything. If you say you don't scare easily. Then the picture for you is They Came From Within, rated R.
Charlie. Charlie, are you all right? Charlie, are you all right? What's the matter? Charlie, let go! Oh, God! Charlie!
And with that, everybody, we are live. I am Christy, also known as Black Glove Reviews. I am joined always by my man Darren from Subjective Perspective Collective and of Deadpit and of Flesh Wound Features every once in a while, and of course of Visited by Voices. There we go. I knew I would get the V there in somewhere. Thank you all for joining us. This is our award show. This is the best, our top 10s of 2025. I hope we are all having a good evening. Thank you all very much for joining us. And of course, I have Jeff already dropping in saying hi. What is going on? Great to see you. Thanks for joining in saying hi. He was joining me last night in Mike's stream, so I appreciate him showing up. Darren, how you doing, my friend?
Not too bad. Braving the old storms here in the UK. We've had snow, rain, wind, fucking you name it. We've had it the last couple of days.
No,
but this actually preparing for this stream tonight is not as hard as I thought it was going to be, picking my top 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of honorable mentions, I think, as well. So it's gonna be a good one.
This is just all in fun. This really shows our passion for films, really, and our passion for collecting. Physical media matters. It really does. If you don't know, some stuff about me, I've really been collecting since I was 16 years old. Going to my local comic shop that's still there, buying manga, which is Japanese comics basically, or graphic novels. I have a bunch of those in my room there in this nice apartment that I live in. And then it just continued on with that. Anime films from VHS. I had films on VHS to DVD, which I still have a lot of those DVDs, and to Blu-rays, and then getting into I've always been into horror, but since like checking out these great channels through the years and just getting really much better with that, and just a really passion. And thanks to people like Dirk and Darren, the Deadpit, and Garrett, Born to Be Rad, all these great people here. Mel, of course, the Killer Queen, my killer podcast as well, just introducing me to these films. I knew horror, but I didn't know what real horror was, didn't know what giallo was, and I know what giallo is, and it's my second favorite genre. And last year really was the best year I've seen in quite some time for physical media, probably the best ever, really. I'm a rookie still in this business, but it seems to be that way. A lot of 2025 wasn't the best years of the best years, definitely, but we have great escapism. These companies all did a great job, every one of them, bringing these things out, because I think they heard literally the masses saying, this is what we want, and we really got it with what these boutique labels and these studios did release this year or last year.
I completely agree. I think by far the best year in terms of releases, as we're going to show a little, in a little bit. I don't think any other year comes close from what I can remember. Some of these titles, my only worry, right, because I think physical media has never been stronger than what it is now.
Yeah.
But my only worry is we're starting to literally get every fucking title.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get to a point where
what else is
what else is there to buy?
What else is there really to do?
Upgrading to 4K, and now I don't know if that's going to go on to 8K and what have you. But I guess it's a good problem to have if you've got everything you want. So, there's that as well.
That's why it's cool to introduce to people like Justin from Hysteria Lives. I have his teenage slasher book and stuff like that. What a great dude. What a great channel he has. When he puts stuff up, he puts it up. And oh boy, if you're a slasher fan, I did not put his channel in the info bar, but it's called Hysteria Lives. Just type it into search bar on YouTube. Check it out, man. He has a lot of content. He has his own website and stuff like that too. He's the best channel for slashers on here, and giallo, really. We're just like 1B. Yeah. We'll just say 1B for that, but I hope we do him proud and do you all proud. And this is just going through our top 10. It can be whatever ranking we have, just films that were released this year that we wanted, that just kind of stuck to us, and saying, like, you can almost bring a tear to your eye thinking, this is the best. This is what I wanted. You all gave it to me. It's almost like Christmas every day when you hear about this stuff. And good stuff come from Arrow and Severin and even Shout Factory, even though they're still boutique labels, so people need to calm down about that. They're just Groove is really helping them out. You gotta liquidate. You gotta do it, and they had to do it. But they had some bangers that came out this year, in my opinion. They will be my honorable mentions. That's what's crazy part. There's been just so many great releases in here. That's why it was hard to kind of pick these top 10 here. I don't know how it was for you, Darren, but it was kind of hard for me towards the end specifically.
Not too hard actually. I must have about 15, 20 other releases that I considered.
Exactly.
But they were coming really thick and fast throughout the year, mine. And these titles were just fucking amazing titles. They were dropping right, left, and center.
Absolutely.
But no, this is going to be interesting to see if we overlap on a few things.
Yeah. If not, we have honorable mentions or whatever like that. So it's all good. That means we both love the films. It's good to see Jason. Ginger Ninja movie reviews and stuff like that too. It's just a great channel. Fellow Australian. Definitely check him out. His channel is doing great work and stuff like that. Very cool. And he does his reviews and all this other stuff. Thanks for dropping in, Jason. I really appreciate it. Like I said, great community here. I'm just going to start off real quick with some recent. I put these releases up on Instagram. But yeah, Garrett from Born to Be Rad, dude, like he's literally a dealer. You know, just put the needle in my arm, man, and just like rust it up too before you do it. It's just like making DVDs rad again, really. And it's the truth. DVDs are still a good format, man. They play, right? You know, Blu-rays are great too. Like 4K to me is not the end all be all. You know, 4K still has its problems. It just does. You know, we've talked about that privately. Yeah,
like
and
Blu-rays, but
and DVDs are kind of good. I'd like to see Blu-rays of these and stuff like that. But here's some DVD collections that I've gotten that he's shown off in the past, and then some other ones. First up, and I got these off of Amazon. Really, first up, and this was Justin had it on his list on his stereo list for slashers, and that's Violent Midnight. From Dark Sky Films released this DVD of theirs and stuff like that. So it looks very interesting for what it is. It's done in the 50s, right? So 63, excuse me. I'm dating myself. Yeah. But yeah, Violent Midnight. Have you seen this one, Darren?
I've got it. No, I've not seen it. It's a black and white proto slasher. I've heard it's pretty violent for its time. But yeah, I did get that in the last like 12 months or so as well.
Nice, very nice. One I got from watching it's either Eject Media or one of those who does like films maybe you haven't heard of that can be on YouTube or be on Tubi or on these places, which is very cool. Check out Tubi, of course. And this is one, well, it has Marissa Mellon, it has Helmut Berger in it. Mad Dog Killer, which I heard is extremely violent.
That's
extremely exploitative.
Yeah.
So it's Felicio Testi, which, you know, I remember seeing like, and the person highlighted it in that YouTube video and stuff like that. Marissa Mellon's in here. My goodness.
You're gonna have to let me know what that's like, because I wouldn't mind getting that myself at some point. So yeah.
This was released by Blue Underground. So this is a Blue Underground DVD and stuff like that too. So they are still around, but I know Lustig's kind of getting there. But this doesn't have a lot of special features on it. Usually they kind of do, but just the theatrical trailer. But that's fine. You know, film's the film. That's what we get them for. Next up, so Garrett showed this one off. It's just maybe a different cover. And what is it? Mill Creek released these ones. So this is a 12-disc DVD set. So these are drive-in movie classics. So this is the films that they have back here. One of them is Don't Go in the Basement. So that's the reason why I got this one. I know there's not a good release of Don't Go in the Basement.
It looks awful.
Even the one on Tubi and stuff like that. That's a rough cut and stuff like that too. It has Dracula's Daughter, Blood Mania, something I won't say on here, Beast from the Haunted Cave, Absolution, Creeper, with Hal Holbrook, which I've heard of. Night of the Panther.
That's a great film. That's actually Rituals. So Creeper is AKA Rituals from
Rituals,
1977.
We'll discuss this kind of off screen. There's like a lot. There's a lot here. So that's why I kind of get these.
I would say if you get a chance to see that, maybe we can do it on a slasher stream.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like a Deliverance kind of style film.
Oh, nice. Very good. What's up, Synth Side? It's very good to see you. He's been on Gorephobe's stream like a couple of times. Very cool dude. It's great to see you, Synth. I know you've been in Dirk and Darren streams as well. It's great to see you here, my friend.
Up, man?
This another 50 film set. So I have 3 of these. So this is called Pure Terror. So this one has films like The Amazing Transparent Man, Anatomy of a Psycho, Blood Sabbath, Bloody Pit of Horror with Mickey Hargitay, which Seven I know has released in the past. It looks like real good. My Mom's a Werewolf. Mutant is the one I wanted, which is in here. That has Bo Hopkins and it has
that's a great zombie.
Has Wings Hauser and stuff like that. Now there's a trailer on that. It's probably the best like old school trailers on a Code Red release, I think, or a Scorpion release of I forget the name of the film that I have, but it's on here. The Oval Portrait's on here. Night of the Blood Beast is on here, which I wanted to watch for a while. So these are great. Werewolf of Washington, Vampire's Night Orgy, of course, with Jack Taylor. I've heard of these films, make no mistake. The Don't Answer the Phone is on here, Double Exposure, So yeah, so we'll talk about these off stream, but yeah,
I've literally
so,
got that set as well. I've had that set for nearly what?
yeah,
15
we'll break into these eventually.
years.
So a lot of future slasher streams
Yeah,
and
yeah.
content. So yeah, you have these ones.
They're
and,
great, like titles. If you want to like do a double feature and you want to play something, you know, raw and kind of get you in the Grandes feel, then those are great to start you off. And then
yeah, these are great.
with
Dracula's
them,
Daughter has
kind of
Christopher
one.
Lee in it. I think I know what the original name for that is. I think it's a Hammer film, but not sure. But yeah, DVDs matter too. So yeah, some quick pickups. So we're going ahead and get this started. I see you in here, Jamie. Thank you for dropping in, saying hi. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having
What's
a great
up,
day.
Jamie?
That's a good picture of you. I like that. Very good. So we'll go ahead and get started. Darren, you go first, my friend. What's your number 10?
Right. So again, this wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, but I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking maybe could I change a few here and there. But my first one is a film that I absolutely adore. It's like in my top, I would say at this point, maybe in my top 10 of all time. It's kind of like they come out with the Blu-ray and then they kind of upped it to the 4K. So
yes, they did. Yeah.
Alice, Sweet Alice. I absolutely love this film.
So that's one thing we have in common here. So yeah, that was my number 10 as well.
Amazing.
Definitely. Yeah, go ahead, Darren. Keep on going.
So you got the Arrow release of this. It's amazing. Some of the extras, like you've got interviews, you've got all, you know, audio commentaries, all that good stuff. But like Chris said, you know, you got the original artwork underneath. This one, me and Dirk have spoken about this comprehensively on our channel. So I urge people to go over and watch our review for that. But if you're into like giallo films, like American style, so you've kind of got like the Black Glove Killer with this one. You've got fucking that creepy, like perverted guy in that lives downstairs or upstairs or what have you with the cats. You've got Brooke Shields in one of her first ever films. She's not in it particularly long, but she's got a very prominent part.
That's what's interesting about this one, because I've done a tit for tat for these. So it's almost tit for tat for what they put releases on. Other than I think there's one other version on this one than there is on the Blu-ray, because what was the original name for these? Because they come with like 3 names. So it's like Holy Terror is one. There's one more.
Communion is the other.
Yeah, Communion. And I think the uncut one or whatever like that, the one I watched in 4K was I think it was called Communion. I believe it was, because it's the same like haunting cover, which is very good. It's almost like stop motion. You just see them, you see the veil and you see.
It's got the 2 versions, I think, on you, yeah?
Yes, it does. It has 3 versions of the film. Yeah, this is a great release. 3 versions of the film. Basically, it's all the same, like interviews and stuff like that, which is fine. The same book too. So if you don't have the Arrow Blu-ray, oh, absolutely, this is a great transfer too. Like it's like Arrow did like a fantastic job. Definitely
got the book there inside as well.
Yeah, rest in peace to Mr. Soul as well. But yeah, you see his interview from 2019, I think it was. So that's on here, which is very cool. Like deleted scenes, all that good stuff too. Also the script too of other people kind of like talking with that too. So it's very good to like I say to Darren's point, it's very giallo adjacent. Very giallo adjacent.
It's
one of the best.
Yeah.
It's one of the best that you will get. The camera work is great in this film. Absolutely. Yeah. I agree. My number 10 too, man. This could be number 1 on anybody's list. I'll just say that. You know, this could be for like a lot of these films, definitely. But yeah, that's
just I would say, you know, the atmosphere in this film, because the whole film is almost like under like a rainstorm happens throughout the whole film.
Yeah.
And it's set in New Jersey. And it just captures that 1970s feel. I'm not sure even if it's supposed to be actually before that too as well, in terms of when it was staged. But yeah, you can't go wrong. Alice, Sweet Alice.
Yeah. So that's both our number 10s. So Darren, what's your number 9?
So Luigi Cozzi, assistant director to Dario Argento, the maestro. He came out with a giallo film in 1975 called The Killer Must Kill Again.
Oh, that's a nice release. Okay, I haven't seen that one before. Okay.
This is a limited release, but you can actually get, the like normal bare bones one.
Right.
This is from a
Oh, I did that
Rusty
wrong.
Blade, I think they call themselves.
Yeah.
Just look at the cover to that. I know CK loves the cover to this from Deadpit.
Yeah, that's a great cover for that.
Think of Alfred Hitchcock.
There you go.
Think of I don't want to give away the film actually. I'll just show you that again.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just
No, that's an awesome release. Is that from I saw a release from looks like that from the last horror picture show. I guess it is called with Joe Spinell, I believe. It almost looks like that. Like the same type of cover wise and stuff like that. So but yeah, that's pretty nice.
Similar, I think, to What Have You Done to Solange as well in some of the.
Oh yeah, that's a great cover too. Bird with the Crystal Plumage.
Think Alfred Hitchcock. There's a very famous film that it kind of riffs on a little bit, but it's got its own kind of identity as well. The lead guy, I think, is Antonio Antoinette, I think his name is, and he's fucking creepy as fuck. You've got George Hilton, one of the.
Oh, nice! Yeah, I love George Hilton. Yeah,
yeah.
Great actor.
You've got the very lovely the young girl from What Have You Done to Solange? I don't know why I'm blanking on her name now. It might come up now.
Oh, from I Spit on Your Grave?
No.
Not Camille Keaton. Okay.
No. She's from Living Dead at Manchester Morgue.
Oh, okay.
If you got it in the comments, people put it. I always forget on her name, but she's absolutely beautiful, dark haired.
Nice
actress. So yeah. I mean, I've not opened it yet, but I know I've heard good things about the actual print.
Absolutely, yeah. So very good. So my number 9, Darren will probably have this higher. Like I said, I'm kind of shocked it's this low and stuff like that. It's the year of Lucio Fulci. Last year was, in my opinion, it's about damn time he got the respect he deserves. So congrats to him. All these labels brought out his stuff, and rightfully so for the most part. So my number 1 is Don't Torture a Duckling. Holy shit. What a film. Oh, wow. Yeah. So my number 9. So like I said, this could be number 1s. This was my number 1 when it came out, right? You have that thing where it's like going, oh, this is the best version of it. This looks great in 4K. This looks terrific. Loaded with special features. One that I did also, like I'll say, all-star cast. Like I say, Farina Balkan, my goodness. Barbara Boucher, oh my goodness. And probably my favorite role from her has to be as Patricia. Mark Perel as the priest, of course. And then I'm Mr. Thomas Millian. Yeah, Barbara Boucher, yeah. Thomas Millian was in here. It's an all-star. It's an all-star cast. Very different from any other Gialli you'll ever see. It separates itself. I know Lucio Fulci has basically stated this was probably his favorite film. Some stuff happened, unfortunately, with his wife, which is too bad. But yeah, this is him going at the church. Literally these kids praying, and you see death in the background. I mean, everything looks great. It still has that grittiness to it, which I like. The special features on here is for a radio show or something like that. So Lucio Fulci sent this man a recording of like going, thank you. And he goes through his films, his earlier films, like One on Top of the Other, like Lizard in a Woman's Skin, like this stuff. And you hear the passion in it. And I like that version of Fulci, right? You love that version of Fulci because it's the passion and all this other stuff too. This was a great release. Like, I mean, come on, dude. Like Arrow just like killed it. I would like a chunky box like they did with his other trilogy films and stuff like that too. But yeah. So I mean, this is my number 9. It's a great release. Like I said, it could be like a 2 or a 3 normally. But there's unfortunately other Lucio Fulci films that are ranked higher on this list. So but yeah, this is my 3rd all-time Gialli. That's Don't Torture a Duckling. It's a great great 4K.
Yeah. That's my 2nd all-time Gialli.
Which
didn't make my top 10, actually. It's in my honorable mentions for later, but
yeah. But it's my 3rd. I don't usually top 3 do not change, but this one I don't like to harp onto it and stuff like that. But like I say, this is in a category all by itself. That's why, like with Jolly, if it's different, then it's different and it works out really good. So yeah, number 9.
So this brings me on to my number 8.
Yep.
Everyone who knows me, this is one of my favorite Dario Argento films. It's only been a recent release. It's his most nasty, gory kind of. Well, there's a lot of, sexual assault. I will say that, in this film. By far, he ramps up the violence to any of his other films, even more so in this one. This is a Stendhal syndrome. As you can see, it's not opened yet. But again, I've heard great things about the transfer.
How about vinegar syndrome, huh? How about that, huh? Yeah, like, dude, crazy. And they're releasing another one this year.
Oh yeah. So this one you've got Asia Argento in like pretty much a role you really don't expect.
That's my favorite role from her. That's my favorite role.
It is mine as well. She plays a very young police woman. She's in Turin, and pretty much the title of the film suggests, every time she comes across a piece of modern art, she becomes kind of delirious and faints, which is called the Stendhal syndrome, which Dario actually suffered as a kid when he went to Greece with his parents. But there's a massive, this film is like a two-way thing because there's a massive twist just over halfway, which a lot of people don't like. Personally, I love. And she's never looked better. I will say that. As Argento with the short hair, I prefer her with the short hair. But you'll see a blonde.
Yeah, you see a blonde wearing glasses and smoking a cigarette. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a great. I'm not first on the cover of this, to be honest. But I do like that image of her, the blonde.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think that's a particularly great image of her, if I'm honest with you. But
we're all kind of wet like that. Yeah, I like the other one on my right. Yeah.
But this looks chunky. It looks like it's got like a book and a poster or what have you.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, that's best version of that. Very good.
Oh, easily the best version you'll get.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I didn't have a chance to get those. I do have the Blue Underground release of that. We plan on doing a slasher stream in the future with Jay Reel on that film and Sleepless and Trauma. So yeah, expect that in the future.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Hats off number to them. So my number 8. I just watched this today because I wanted to get this film in and stuff like that, and that was released by Criterion. Pinky fingers up. If you don't like it, there's a middle finger for you. So that's No Country for Old Men. Holy shit, from the Coen brothers.
Okay.
So this film, I was like, so Criterion has done a lot better this year than they did last year. I think they hit it out of the park here with this film. So all-star cast in here, Adrian Bardem. This is based off the novel from Cormac McCarthy, who did another book called Blood Meridian. Blood Meridian you can't make into a film. This one you can, and he plays like a hitman going. So basically, Josh Brolin is also in this. Tommy Lee Jones. Let's see, Woody Harrelson is in here for like a few minutes and stuff. And he's Josh Brolin just comes across like this drug deal gone bad. He finds this money. So he tells his wife, go stay with your parents and all this other stuff too. And Bardem's character is trying to track him down. This is a great film. This is the Coen brothers at their best. I haven't seen like a lot of Coen brothers films, but this is loaded with special features. Probably ported from the Blu-ray. This is a Blu-ray, but it's a 4K digital transfer. The film looks great. It sounds great on the soundbar. Highly recommend this one. But it has a great documentary filmed by Josh Brolin on set, which is very cool, talking to these actors with Bardem and stuff like that. They're kind of like making stuff up and laughing like a bit and stuff like that. Bardem tells him to turn the camera off. He goes, the light's off. It's like the camera's not off. And great film, great Criterion, comes with a nice booklet here. So yeah, this is filmed in Texas as well during like the last parts of summer. So it's very hot out here. Out there. My personal score, this was a first time watch for me, so it's a solid 8 to 8.5 out of 10. This may be one of the Coen brothers' best films. It's very good. I know it won a shitload of Academy Awards, but yeah, that's No Country for Old Men. That's my That's my number 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one myself, personally.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good one. All right, Darren, what do you got for your number 7?
Right, so don't adjust your screens because you're going to see double. You're going to see Murder Rock.
Oh, nice. Very good.
And I'm going to do this at least 2 or 3 times on this.
Oh,
stream,
yeah.
because I've got the US release and the UK 88 films release.
That's the 88 films release. They do a good job. They did that with Burial Ground too, didn't they?
Yeah.
And don't go.
They did it with a couple. Well, at least one more that I'm going to show.
House at the Edge of the Park. I know they did too.
And man, this film is just fucking crazy. I know it's got its detractors a little bit, but the opening.
Oh, the song sticks in your head, dude.
Yeah,
like, dude,
man.
Crystal Break sticks in your head, man. I like it a lot.
That breakdancing opening. So you got pretty much is what it says, Murder Rock. You've got these killings going on in this dance school, and it's set in New York in America. You've got Ray Lovelock. Absolutely love him.
Yeah,
man.
for like a minute, he doesn't do a lot in that, but I do like him as an actor. But yeah,
same with Claudio Casanelli. He's in it. He doesn't do a lot,
Yeah,
a
heavy hitters.
Yeah. But it's not really this type of film. It's just your average kind of. It's above average, I will say, but it's your Giallo slasher story, really. All these killings going on in different groups. Once you see actually the murder weapon, you might kind of have a giggle to yourself because it's a bit funny. But no, I've not opened this one, as you can see, but I have seen this version, which looks outstanding.
Me as well. It's a great transfer. Great special features. Another like audio conversation with Lucio Fulci. You can't beat that too. A lot of good stuff in there. And the booklet too. You can't beat that.
Oh, you've got Troy Howarth on the 88 films one.
Very nice.
I think Eugenio. They all worked on these. So yeah, that's my
Eugenio. Great dude, by the way. Great dude. Like he's on one of those early releases of a Christmas Evil, like on Side of Location with that other guy and stuff like that. You see a younger version of himself wise, like in the background. He seems to be very cool and very into it. Yeah, it's a great release, man. A slip within a box.
It really is. A slip within a box. You've got the booklet, And I've not even opened the 88 films one, but
like I say, they killed it last year. They're killing it this year, man, with their sub labels and stuff like that. Absolutely, yeah, those are great sets. Definitely.
There's just certain titles, Chris, that I just gotta double dip.
No, you have to. No, I was waiting for Murder Rock for a while. Yeah, since it's Fulci and stuff like that. Absolutely, yeah, definitely a good one. Yeah,
more
good
Fulci
deal.
to come. More Fulci.
Yeah, definitely more Fulci to come. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so my number 7. This is another Criterion, so you get kind of double pinky fingers up greatness here. And so we got sorry, I have the stream going on my iPad right now, so I know there's a little bit of delay. But that's Sorcerer from William Friedkin. Wow.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, and this is again a Blu-ray and stuff like that, but it's a 4K digital restoration. Oh, this sounds great on the soundbar. So this is top tier film for me. Is it top 20? Yes. I don't know if it's top 10 just yet. I know UB loves this film a lot.
Yeah,
Roy Schreider. Yeah. Like I say, great cast. So it's based off another film and another book that I have from Criterion I haven't had a chance to watch, which is called The Wages of Fear. It works the same way. These people get sent to this to South America. These people deserve what they get. That's what I'm going to say. A lot of these people, these characters are pieces of shit. They just are. And this oil rig explodes. And that's not going away. So they have to transport nitroglycerin that's over a year old that has been turned over yet, basically. That's basically become liquefied. If you have high anxiety, be very careful because you're going to be like, with this and like reaching back in your seats. There's a scene with the bridge on here in the rain, which was constructed for $1 million over this little river where it's blowing rain and stuff like that. And these trucks have to go over this. And great scenes in here, great ending, Tangerine Dream score. You can't go wrong with this one. I love this film a lot. It's a multiple time watch for me. You kind of know what's going to happen, specifically the ending. Roy Schreider is great in this. All the actors and actresses are great in this film. But that's Sorcerer. Great transfer. The greens are green. I mean, really green. That's where you can kind of notice. It's a beautiful transfer. It's a beautiful film for what it is. And no one talks about this one enough. This is William, because he did this film right after The Exorcist. So, you know, so it's a little bit different from William Friedkin, but I do like it a lot. But that's Sorcerer. That's my number 7.
So, like, Dirk sent me that one, like, fairly recently. So I know we're planning on doing that on our channel. I think we're trying to get Jay Real. Maybe have a word with Uncle Bill as well if we can get him.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, just Uncle Bill could probably explain it better than I can.
Oh man,
Aaron can definitely explain better than
they're
I
like
can.
professionals,
It's a great film
compared to us. But I'm gonna do it again. So this one is again in my top 5-6 Giallo films ever made. Gonna go double again. So you got the 88 films, and you got Celluloid Dreams, both chunky boxes. I don't know if I can get them in there.
Did that come out this year?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure it came out at the start of the year, didn't it? Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, maybe it did. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, I forgot.
The Glass Dolls.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal film. I mean,
dude, yeah,
it's not for everyone. It's so you've got the story of this man. He's presumed dead. He's like been left for dead in the kind of grounds of this old house. And he literally, you know, he's literally alive, but he's presumed dead by all the doctors, and he goes through all these tests, and they're wondering why the hell, you know, that his blood level haven't dropped and all this. But he kind of retraces his steps through flashbacks throughout the whole film, and it's kind of a murder mystery. You've got Barbara Bach, John Sorrell is the lead actor, and this is a great version as well. On the 88 films, I've got to get that in.
That's a sick release. So I'll be the B side with that one too, because I forgot that this was released this year. Good job, Darren. Yeah.
I think this has probably got the best ending I've ever seen in a film. I think it's possibly my favorite best ending ever in a film. And it keeps you on the edge of your seat all the way through, man. I don't want to say any more because I don't want to give anything away. If you've not seen Short Night at Glass Dolls, then do yourself.
It's in that genre of other films that will probably be mentioned here that you could do double features on, because it has that aspect of horror films that I like a lot. You know,
there's a poster, I won't get it all.
There's stuff going on that you don't that you see, but they don't see. So it's what you don't see. I always say that. It's like that's what you don't see. That's terrifying.
And this was called Short Night of the Butterflies as well on its original release, but they had to like change the title because the Bloodstained Butterfly came out exactly at the same time.
Yeah,
which is another great giallo, by the way.
No, the Bloodstained Butterfly is a good one. We've covered that one.
We covered that one, yeah. So that's Short Night of the Glass Doll number 6.
Very, very good. Yeah, because I forgot. So yeah, I'll say like for the B side for that one and stuff like that too. So yeah, very good with that. 7. So number 6. We'll get on to this one. So this is very cool. Like I say, these labels have been killing it for the most part. One of them is Warner Brothers Studios, and they're working with another studio called Hammer, who has their own site. So you can almost consider them a boutique label. That, of course, is The Curse of Frankenstein. This is my favorite Hammer film, like horror Hammer ever. Like this is very good. Sir Christopher Lee. Sir Peter Cushing, like my goodness. Rob Zombie with White Zombie, you know, albums has quotes from these films. Perhaps you better start from the beginning. Dude, you hear Peter Cushing laugh? Dude, it's really good. This is a great transfer. Comes with 3 versions of the film. So disc 1 contents comes with The Curse of Frankenstein, UK theatrical aspect ratio, with a commentary with Kim Newman. So that's very good. I like Kim Newman a lot. He's a very cool dude. He's kind of a trip when you listen to him talk and stuff like that too. So definitely recommend that. The other version, The Curse of Frankenstein, 1.37.1, and that has a commentary featuring Marcus Hearn and Jonathan Rigby. Special features, whatever. This has like a few extras that the Blu-ray, which is a good release too, doesn't have. because I tried to do comparisons and stuff like that too as well. Disc 2, these are all 4Ks. The Curse of Frankenstein, theatrical aspect ratio, so 1.85. So I watched the the UK. So I watched the UK theatrical one of this. The film looks great. The colors look good. This is giallo adjacent as well. Peter Cushing is at his best in this role. There's good interviews with some people saying he could have done other stuff. He was kind of trapped in that horror thing. He could have been like a actor in like some other, like, you could say big budget, like Oscar worthy type of films. Very cool, humble guy. Interviews with him and stuff like that. And Christopher Lee, I know they were friends, but this wasn't the first Hammer horror, really. There was The Mummy came before this, but this one right here, this is the birth, really, of what you get. Of course, director by I forget the director now for some damn reason that directed this, but he's an all-time Hammer director. This is a great film. I'm sorry, kind of oozing over this release here and stuff like that as well. But this is kind of what you get with this. And there's a big chunky box of this from Hammer Films directly and stuff like that. I know that Aaron has, and that would probably be his release of the year and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like, dude, like you can't go wrong with this set. But yeah, my number is almost going to be higher, but the other stuff came kind of before that, and Hammer's killing it. With these 4K releases. They've done that with some other ones as well. The Quartermaster, I think, some of the Quartermaster stuff, which predates Doctor Who, you can say, and stuff like that too. So yeah, that's the Curse of Frankenstein. If you're not a Hammer fan, you become one after watching this. Trust me, this is better than Universal. So yeah, very good. Okay, Darren, what's your number 6? Yeah.
Number 5, isn't it? Is it 5? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's number 5. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead.
I almost missed out on this. If it weren't for Dirk, I wouldn't have been able to get this one, because when it was originally came out, I kind of just passed because I thought it was like a little bit too high price-wise. And then when everyone kind of, was ordering it and it went out, it kind of stopped selling it, I had FOMO. And then lucky enough, they come out with I think Dirk like messaged me late one night and said, look, I think there's more copies of this available. This is the Beyond. This is a fucking amazing release.
Yes, it is.
And this could have been top 1 or 2, These next
absolutely.
5 are all similar. The reason to get this, though, is there's a new score by Fabrizio Frizzi.
Yes.
And it's better than the original. And I mean...
Isn't it, though? It sounds great on the soundbar, dude. It's terrific. Yeah.
And I never thought I'd be saying those words, but it literally is.
And the DVD of the ultra cut it out one that has commentary on it, has special features on the DVD.
It
Crack that sucker open, Darren. Show them how many discs are in that sucker.
Yeah. They're right. This is packed. I love the way they do it as well. So you've got
I do too. Yeah. That's really nice. Yeah.
You've got the kind of TV version and 7 Doors to Death.
Yeah, 7 Doors to Death.
That played in the UK grindhouses, I believe, at the time. The book, man. And this is still not the
iconic picture.
You're going to see a Fulci. Yeah. And that's Bridge is not far from where Dirk lives. Believe it or not.
Yeah,
I think it's towards Louisiana way.
They do past and present too, going down there, which is very cool. Like what the bridge looks like now and what it looked like then and stuff like that as well. Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, you will never have to get another release of the Beyond again. This completely, nails it. Absolutely nails it.
Comes with an eyeball and all that good stuff too. Yeah, the Abaddon edition or whatever, or not the book of. I think that's what
Eibon.
Yeah, the Eibon. Very good. Yeah, that's very good. Sorry, I lose count sometimes.
You're on 5, I think, now, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah, we're on 5. Okay, so with this one, I'm going with a film I like a lot. And this is very giallo adjacent as well. It's kind of close to being giallo. This is Mimsy Farmer's best role, in my opinion. That's Perfume of a Lady in Black from Powerhouse Films and Indicator. So Indicator is kind of like the UK version of Criterion a little bit. So this stars Mimsy Farmer as she's kind of like a scientist or something like that too. And it's horror. It's Roman Polanski-esque apartment trilogy. It has everything. This is a great release. Nathaniel Thompson is on here. Eugenio Icolani, of course. Troy Haworth is on here.
Yeah.
It has the stuff that the Raro Blu-ray has, plus some added stuff too, talking to the director and stuff like that. Barilli's Roma, Then and Now tour. This looks great on 4K. It's never looked better on 4K. The score is terrific. It's loaded with special features. It talks to a guy who's into scores and stuff like that, talks about the person who scored the film and stuff like that. It's an unfortunately long talk with him, but it works out okay and stuff like that too. And Francesco Barilli, dude, what a film from him and stuff like that. He's done some good stuff too. I think after this as well. It's a great film, iconic cover. Yeah, but it's a great great release, and this is how they kind of do it. So it's kind of like, and I do like this, like that, So that's a great. And then that's so good, and stuff like that too.
That cover art is amazing.
And of course, there's the booklet, and and kind of just great stuff in here, like that. Why some other films and stuff like that. I haven't read like a lot of the booklet and stuff like that. I'm going to start doing that. That's another New Year's resolution of mine. I highly suggest Indicator. Darren has talked about in the past. I have one from them. Well, now I have a bunch from them. One of them is going to be an honorable mention and stuff like that. And there's some other ones that came out this year. I know that Darren's probably going to talk about, but I do have Cold Eyes of Fear as well. That's a great release from them as well. Great stuff. Check out Indicator if you haven't yet. Go on their website, Powerhouse Films, man. They do a great job. But yeah, that's my number 5, I guess, that we're on, or something like that too.
That's your number 5, yeah.
5, yeah, number 5. So yeah, this is a great film.
So just to piggyback off that, this is my number 4, but I'll say it now. Perfume of a Lady in Black, same edition. Just what a wonderful film. If you think of Repulsion,
yes,
even changed like genres a little bit, because you've got this creepy kind of like sect, but I won't say what it ends up going into the last.
Yeah.
Because it will take you by surprise. It's
almost a Von Trier-esque type of film, if you know what I'm talking about. Right?
Yeah.
It
goes one direction.
I love psychological films like that. I really do. That won't be the last type of film we talk about here in this list.
Right. There is a scene early on in this.
Number 439, by the way. That's what they kind of do. They kind of put this right in below here.
What have I got? 526.
Yeah, 526. Nice.
There's a scene early on in this where you can't, if you're paying attention, you might kind of see where it's going. But if you don't, it goes into one direction that you'll never believe. But yeah,
the score is so good. Like when she looks in the mirror and she sees her mother, and you hear that clang or whatever it is and stuff like that too. It's so good. Yeah.
Like what Chris said, Francisco Barilli did a film called Hotel Fear.
Yes.
4 years after this, which is fucking amazing as well. Set in World War II. Luke Miranda, I think, is in that one as well. But yeah, that's my number. That is my number 3, but I'll say it now anyway,
Okay, cool. Perfect. All right. So excellent. So we'll just get down right to it. Like I said, this is let's see. So it's number 3. So I'm on. Yeah, so this is my number 4. Yeah, this is my number 4. Yeah. So yeah, my number 4. So this was on Mike's stream last night. Like I say, Vinegar Syndrome's been killing it. Cinematograph is a great label that they have. That's at close range. My goodness, what a badass release. This is sold out, I think. This is a badass release from them. So the way Cinematograph does their stuff is it's literally like a media book wise and stuff like that as well. So this is MJM release as well. See if I can get this sucker out, because they have a thing that they put at the end of this. There we go. There we go. I got it. So yeah, like this here. And literally, it's literally a media book, right? So it comes out like this and stuff like that. So this is Christopher Walken's best role, in my opinion. Of course, you have Sean Penn here. Probably Madonna's greatest song that she ever co-wrote.
Yeah, I've seen the music video.
It's the theme throughout the
Yeah.
film. It's so haunting. And of course, you have the 2 discs here. This is a great 4K transfer. It's very dark. It's a very dark film. Like I say, it's Christopher Walken at his best. This was a great release by Cinemagraph. This talks about the director too, who passed away in 2019, I think it is, or something like that. And it has a good, like I say, book which is in the book right here and stuff like that. And this is a badass like box for this and stuff like that. Mary Elizabeth Winstead as well. And it's based off a true story and all this other stuff too. But it talks about the director who directed 50 Shades of Grey, and there's the opening monologue for the story that they do for him is like, imagine if you saw the newspaper clipping like director of 50 Shades of Grey dies and stuff like that, and you don't know about this film and some other films that he did back in the 80s, then you wouldn't know. This is a great transfer. Everything looks great. This is done basically. I forget what part of the country this is done at. Maybe somebody in chat, if you're still there, would do it and stuff like that. But it's very dark. It's very good. It's Christopher Walken at his acting best. It's Sean Penn at his best and stuff like that too. There's some dark stuff. Crispin Glover's in here. Crispin Glover's in here as his freaky, weird creeper self. Like, that's a dark role from him as well too. Of course, Chris Penn, Sean Penn's brother, may he rest in peace. He was a good actor too, man. He's great in this. This is my number. Yeah, this is my number 4. That's at close range. I get emotional watching this film. It's just that good, really. So it's definitely you can say a period piece for the time, but I highly recommend this if you have a chance to get it, if it becomes available again. But yeah, it's a great 4K, and they put the special features on the Blu-ray. But yeah, when my old 4K player kind of revs up a little bit, stuff is good with this, so it works really good. And I see Wild Wranglers in here real quick, so I'm going to take a quick hi to him. Yeah, hey, how's it going, my friend? Yeah, it's great to see you, man. Thanks for dropping in, saying hi. So
hope you had a good Christmas, man.
Yeah, this is my number 4. That's at close range. Great release.
So because we jumped my number, because Perfume Lady in Black was my number 3, so this was my number 4 originally, and it's the Arrow release 4K of Zombie Flesh.
Oh, look at that release!
I mean,
I missed out on that
one. I didn't. I haven't gone into yet, but you can just, if you can just see how many features of this. So this one's got Richard Johnson, Tisa Farrow. It starts off in New York City, where they find out there's like this zombie outbreak on this boat, and they go to Matul, I believe, the island.
Lucio Fulci's the head editor of the newspaper place, I believe, in that film. So yeah, and all wackiness ensues on this island. It's miles better than Dawn of the Dead. It's one of the best zombie films ever made. He goes back old school. With the whole voodoo stuff. That's all I'm going to say about that.
It does, yeah. Fulci did go back. Yeah. And there's scenes in this, world famous scenes with the shark under the water fighting and this guy.
That was actual tamer for that, who knew how to do that too.
Yeah. You've got the eye splinter scene, which is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's terrific.
It's done. But yeah, I don't know. Can't say too much more about this one, but it looks to be an amazing release.
You don't get the zombie films that came out later without that.
I'll stand on the hill.
You don't get the Blind Dead. You don't get Ghost Galleon. You don't get those films. You don't get the Blind Dead. You don't get Dead and Buried, not Dead and Buried, but Burial Ground. You don't get films like that without that.
Right. This pisses all over Dawn of the Dead. I'm going to say it again.
Of course it does. Yeah, of course it does.
But yeah, that's my number. That was my number 4, but we're up until number 3, I believe now.
Yeah, so number 3. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So here we go. So there's kind of films that stick out, and people were waiting for this film for a long time. There's just films that just stick out in the upper echelon for kind of films like this in this category. You just put them in a different category. I'm just going to get down to it. That's The House with Laughing Windows. What a badass release this is. Do I think it's very Jally adjacent? Yes. Do I think it's a Giallo? No. And there's a good argument to be had in here. Is it Rachel? Let's see. Is it Rachel Nisbet? No, it's Kat Ellinger, I think. So there's two. Yeah, Kat Ellinger does one, and then there's another one in here too.
I know Troy Howarth does one, doesn't he, as well?
Yeah, but like visual essays. So there's two visual essays on here. Yeah. Another guy is kind of cool the way he kind of talks about it, but it is what it is and stuff like that. But excuse me. Kat Ellinger considers it a giallo. Like I say, I don't, but it's a fun argument to be had. It's very giallo adjacent. This again, you could put with films like the Apartment trilogy of films, like The Wicker Man, like films like that. There's something different about cult-ish type of films like this. That's all I'm going to say. When they just work, they work really good. Work really, really good. But yeah, this is a great release. You get the chunky box, and I have read some of this about the history that the town's based off of and stuff like that as well. One of the visual essays does talk about that. They called them white glove films back in the day and how that changed and all this other good stuff as well. So it's very good. Comes with a booklet as well. I'll bring that bad boy out. So, and of course a poster, but yeah, very good. And the house already had that on there. How about that? So it's a good making of documentary of it, talking to the people that are still around, which is very cool about that. And the director as well. This film stands on its own. Is it top 10? Maybe. I'll say maybe top 20. What say you, Darren?
So this was my number one, so I might as well show it off now. So I'm gonna do double.
Sure.
So I've got both versions. So you've got Hazel Laughing Windows Arrow, Hazel Laughing Windows Shameless. This is, thinking about it, now you said that, it's funny. This may be my third favorite giallo film. In terms of, it's probably in my top 25 films of all time.
Very nice. Oh, yeah. It's a great transfer for that, too.
So you've got this guy, Stefano. He turns up at this, island. And he's there to restore who was the painter of agonies, and what he would do, his thing, I would say, is that he would paint people as they were just about to die. So think of Don't Torture a Duckling in that kind of environment. That's where this takes place, in the Italian kind of like a ghost town in some ways. You've got, definitely, like Chris said, Wicker Man vibes. You've got all these different characters.
Folk horror, definitely. Wild Wrangler makes a good point.
Folk horror, with a shadow of death.
An ending I didn't see coming. An ending I did not see coming. I did not see that coming. There's some.
Will ever see it.
Me and Darren have talked about that film too. There's issues with a particular person in here. I'm like going, that's the mind fucking in the film that you see in films like The Wicker Man. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, it's a great ending. That's a great damn release for both of those.
It is a jolly to me, I think, but it's one of the creepiest all the way through. Right, it's just seeping like atmosphere and creepiness. You get to see, you've got like I think it's the mayor of the island or something, like Salmi's like this little dwarf.
Yeah, this little guy. This little dude.
It just puts you really from the start. You've got to be locked into this one, mine.
Yes,
because you've got to read it. But if you want to go over and see a good review, Dirk and CK done an absolutely fantastic review on Deadpit.
Yeah, they did on their last
show only a few days ago. So check that out. But yeah, I'm seeing some people don't like this film. They recently bought it.
That'd be number one on any other list. I totally agree with that, Darren. You said this was a release of the century. I tend to agree with that because you and Dirk have talked about it. Other people have talked about the film. And like I say, that's why I say it's very giallo adjacent and it stands on its own. That's what I like about films that stand on their own. This director, like I said, he's done other stuff too, but it's like when it stands on its own and in its own, I put them in their own categories, right? And when they just work good, they just work good, so it works out.
Yeah, could be a fact, man. Check out some of his stuff,
But yeah, definitely Definitely check him out. I believe it's on Tubi, I believe. Lauren from Visited by Voices, I know he got a copy of the film before it came out, and he said it looks great and all that other stuff too. So it just worked. All right.
There's another review of that as well on the last Region 3, I believe. Or
yes.
I think it's the last one or the one before. So Lauren's covering that, and we all get to talk about it as well. So.
Nice. Excellent. So this one was a last-minute switch because House of Laughing Windows was going to be my number 2. Then I watched this just a few hours ago. I have I don't have the words. It's been probably a decade or more since I've seen this. If you all know me, Darren does. He knows the genre that I like, but that's Perfect Blue.
Yeah.
So this film, it's been a minute since I've seen this. You won't see the ending coming for this. So basically, it follows a. You could put this with opera easily.
Yeah.
Easily. So it follows a pop idol singer who. So the way they do it in Japan, when you leave a group, you graduate. That's how they say it. So she graduates from this idol group that she's a part of. And the security guard is basically the stalker that creates, when she goes into acting, he creates a fan website to her. And her agent introduces her to that fan website. And she goes through it. She's like, oh, took pictures of her on her birthday, her like 21st birthday, I believe, or 20th birthday. And then it goes on from there. Then you think, is it her doing these killings or is it somebody else? Now, the ending isn't what you think it is. You think you know, then you know at the very end. I forgot. I knew who the killer was at the end of this, but it's been a minute of how we get there. For an anime done from 4K, this looks fine. So this is what we get here. So look at this. And this was brought out by G Kids, which is under Shout Factory. So listen to that. Like, come on, look at this stuff. So this is what you get. So sure, it's a Blu-ray case, but it matches. So there's some stuff I can't show in here. So, but like that. So this could almost be my release of the century, almost.
I need to get that.
Comes with a big ass poster.
Is that like the print, Chris?
I don't think so.
I need that, man.
Like I say, there's some stuff there's stuff. I'm not going to show her naked and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that here because there is a scene in here where she has to act out on the stage and stuff like that as well. But there's kind of the creeper gentleman and stuff like that, the fan. But like I say, this isn't what you think it is. The score is great for this as well. It's done. It's directed by the great Satoshi Kon, who left us way too soon. Each one of his films is different. Paprika, I have not seen yet, but it's basically Inception before Inception. So.
There's like a K-pop kind of vibe to it.
Yeah,
with the song.
Very Giallo adjacent. Well, basically it is. It's the only anime Giallo you're going to get and stuff like that too. But dude, yeah, it's really really crazy. Like I say, I love this. I love this so much. I say art direction and stuff like that as well. Very good. We get some art cards too. I'll show these off. This could be any other nerds like myself's number 1, but
yeah, I think that would definitely have broke my top 10 if I'd have bought it.
Some stuff I think was in the trailer, but you have stuff like this and whatever like that. It's very human. Specifically this. That's very human. That's iconic looking and stuff like that. If you know the scene that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That's a good one. You have kind of stuff like that too. There's that one. And then you just kind of have these kind of blasts too. And that's what the lays look like after she leaves and stuff like that. But you kind of see the difference there. and stuff like that too. And of course, a big like matte poster for it and stuff like that. I'd have to get a frame for that, but that's my number 2, ladies and gentlemen. That's Perfect Blue. So yeah, it's
very nice.
It's a great it's a badass release. If Jeff's still in here, I know he's probably drooling at the moment. He's like going, yeah, damn it.
I think I am as well, man.
It wasn't bad of a price, but like I say, this is Shout Factory, Shout Studios through G Kids and stuff like that too. This is a chunky box. You just don't get that, and it's like, and I like it when they do that with anime films. These films that are just different. You know what I mean? That separate the spectrum and stuff like that. So yeah, I agree there. Wild, I see you there. Yeah, great anime film, definitely. But yeah, my number 2 is Perfect Blue. Go ahead, Darren. Just do your other one that you.
So my number 1, yeah. So this is my number 2, but my number 1, as we just showed, is Haze of Laughing Windows. But this is another double edition. So you got the 7 and 88 films releases of Night Train Murders.
Oh, look at that!
One of my favorite films of all
88
time.
films looks badass. Both. I didn't get nothing from 7, unfortunately, this year. Well, I did, but none of their new releases.
It's a chunky box as well. You've got the booklet.
That's gorgeous.
Might be a poster, but it's definitely a booklet and all that good stuff. I did actually open this one. It's got Troy Howarth, involved.
It's a Christmas film.
It's set in Christmas Eve. So what it is there, you might see the cover now. So you can see the lady, Asmasha Morel, in Deep Red. She plays a psychic in Deep Red. You've got this gang of hoodlums, and they're in Germany. And what it is, they're just going around terrorizing. I'll hold it up as I'm saying it. They go around terrorizing everyone in Germany. You've got these 2 young girls. They're going back to Italy for Christmas, and they end up coming across these 2 scumbags. And then these 2 scumbags kind of get acquainted with this evil woman here, played by Masha.
To me, it's more brutal than I'm going to say this. It's more brutal to me than Last House on the Left. It just is. That scene in the train, you can't get that shit out of your head.
It's a better film to me. I know not to everyone.
Aldo Lado, another Aldo Lado film. How about that?
It is, yeah. So he made my top 10 twice.
Yeah,
but just the way, so it's set on a train. And it's set over Christmas Eve night, going into Christmas Eve morning. There's a lot of really extreme violence, I will say. I won't say no more than that. But then they kind of, let's just say the ending is very poetic. I love the way it ends. And I'll just quickly show off the set run as well.
No, go right ahead.
Not as flashy. It's not as good as the 88 films.
Oh, that cover is terrific.
I mean, you can't get enough, because the reason I do get both of these is there are different extras on both. So I'm a fanboy.
If you love the film, yeah, why not?
This would probably be my top 10 of all time.
Oh, very nice.
I'm not even exaggerating there. People laugh at me when I say it's my Christmas Eve movie. I recently got Jay Real actually to see this, and he kind of liked it. But nice, yeah, that's my number 2. My last one to show of the top 10, but it's my number 2. Not
very good. Awesome pick, Darren. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, unfortunately, I just never just purchased those. They're releasing some good ones this year. Severin has. They've stepped their game up a lot this year too. Randy Gregory, man, they do great stuff over there. I recently subbed to them on YouTube and stuff like that. The Severin Cellar, that's terrific. When they get those, last one they had in there, the newer one was Joe Dante. That was a great one. That was hilariously good.
I mean, if Bay of Blood was, I pre-ordered that. If that come in time, that maybe would have made my top 10 as well.
Yeah, Bay of Blood, the Ghost, which is the Ghost from Cut of Breda. Yeah, how about that? How about those bangers from 2? How about that? The teacher and the student that became the teacher who became the master, so it works out really good. So you kind of know, Darren already showed it off. I'm going to show it off again, but this is my release of 2025. This was an automatic pre-order and stuff like that. Of course, that's The Beyond from Lucio Fulci. It's my favorite Fulci film. Lucio Fulci is my favorite Italian director. All these directors are different type of cats. This is part of his, what's it called, trilogy, Darren? One more time. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. But
The Gates of Hell.
Yeah, Gates of Hell trilogy. Thank you. Sometimes I talk too fast. What a release! Like I say, the 4K with the with the score is just by Fabio Frizzi and stuff like that. I agree with Darren. It sounds great on the soundbar. It's better than the original track and stuff like that. It adds something to it. The picture looks great. Everything looks great on this release, and I'll just show it off again.
It's an amazing release. I think.
Now, I still
so
believe
lucky
it
to
is.
get him, man. I almost missed
Me and Dirk kind of have the same esoteric, thought process a little bit. Like I say, the book of Avon and stuff like that too. Very Evil Dead like before, very Evil Dead like a little bit, Lovecraftian like, and then folk horror like and stuff like that, but Lovecraftian like specifically stuff like that. Like I say, loaded with special features, and like, come on now, you just get so many of these discs. Like it's insane. Some people aren't big on the packaging format. I love it. This is the best version of the film you're going to get. I mean, look at this.
It's the most definitive. It's never going to get better than that, I believe.
There's the German cover, like Gestattet Zombie.
It's insane how good that release is, actually.
I know Fulci didn't want to put the zombie aspect in there, but he's a trippy.
It's not
cat
a typical
to
zombie
with
film,
anyway.
is it? There's some zombie, action in it, but it's not a, specific.
Of course,
zombie
the late great David Warbeck, the great David Warbeck's in here. Of course, Lucio Fulci has a cameo with the library that's in Rome. That library is actually in Rome and stuff like that too. Of course, Seven Doors of Death and stuff like that. And the soundtrack, which you can't beat that. So this has everything. This could be my release of the century and stuff, since I love this film like so much for what it is. Of course, you have the iconic cover of Lucio Fulci there. Yeah. And then, of course, you just switch off and then you have her and stuff like that too. And show some stuff here. Katrina McCall and stuff like that as well, and what that looked like and stuff. So all in all, this is why we love this. We love physical media and collecting and films so much. Of course, the other Grindhouse 1 release that they have, which I'll keep because it glows in the dark, and that's a great release too. It's still available to get as well. So Grindhouse, even though they don't, but it's quality over quantity with Grindhouse. They're a great label too. I highly recommend them if you like these films like this that are very Grindhouse. I just recently got some past releases of theirs. One of those being Corruption with Peter Cushing. They have The Swimmer with Burt Lancaster. But yeah, this is my number one. It's I'm speechless, really. The Championship Belt Award goes to this one right here for me. Of course, Darren had his number one as well. And you can't hold House with Laughing Windows up real quick there, Darren.
Oh, I'll just put it away because I've got all my new stuff.
Okay, but it's all basically all good. Yeah. So basically, you get what you get with these great releases here. Get it here without breaking it, but yeah. So here's our number one right here. Yeah, there's our number ones. You can't go wrong with either both of these, and
right.
Yeah, it just kind of reflects us. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. Grindhouse and Arrow, dude. What can you say? Great picks there, Darren. I'm very impressed. It's always great doing these things with you, man. I just want to say that.
Man, we got some good ones to go if you're up for it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we have a lot of honorable mentions, so don't worry. So we still have a little bit more to go.
How many have you got, would you say? Do you know?
I may have another, 7.
Okay, because I've got, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We can go tip for tat. I can
16.
put up one. I can put up one, then you can put up one, and we can go on with that. There's no issue with that because I see that stack.
I can put up a couple if you want. I can put up.
Sure, that can work perfectly.
I can put up 2 into your 1 just to
Yeah, absolutely. That would be great. Wild has a good question. Who do you all see having a good release of 2026, like Arrow, Shao, Criterion, and Severin? Oh, Arrow's looking really good right now, and so is Severin, but Arrow's looking really good. So we have Salem's Lot coming from them. We have Mortal Kombat coming from Arrow. That's huge to me. That's huge. That's the 90s Mortal Kombat film. That's my all-time favorite video game film like ever. Like it really, nothing really touches that as like a martial arts film and stuff like that. I know the man who played Shang Tsung recently passed away. That's too bad. Christopher Lambert is in that film, playing Raiden and stuff like that too. He did a good emotional send off to him. So that was very cool and stuff like that. So that's really huge. And of course, with Severin for me, yeah, A Bay of Blood, dude, that could be release of the year. That could be the release of 2026. Like seriously,
you've just nailed it. Like those two releases, Salem's Lot, Arrow. They're probably going to be in my top 10 Bay of Blood for this time next year when we do this again, hopefully, all being well.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of like those kind of, Criterion, Severin, Arrow Shape, I don't really, they're the only two releases I can think of coming out that I'm interested in. So I don't know what's been, what's been announced
with Shout. Day of the Dead is still in the works. They're releasing The Devil's Advocate, which is a very good one with Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves. They're releasing that. Warner Brothers is releasing some stuff this year too. So, like I say, everyone needs to calm down about Warner Brothers. Calm down. They came out with some good stuff this year or last year, so.
Vinegar Syndrome, I was looking through, right? Because they give They've got another Forgotten
Phantom of the Opera they're doing from Dario Argento. They're doing Jeff mentioned it last night. The one horror show hosted by Boris Karloff through their other label that they just did.
You want about The Veil?
Yeah, The Veil.
Yeah,
they're releasing that. They're releasing through Cinemagraph. They're releasing The Gambler with James Caan. I love James Caan as an actor. He does great stuff. Of course, my favorite film from him is Thief, and stuff like that. So Vinegar Syndrome, dude. So we'll talk about maybe our boutique labels of last year at the end of this stream. So yeah, there's great stuff ahead. Definitely. Criterion, they impressed me this year. I thought they hit home runs with what was shown and stuff like that. Barry Lyndon 4K. I probably have to get that from the director of Dirk's favorite film, like of all time. So
Stanley Kubrick, the master.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick and stuff like that. I heard that was a great release. So yeah, great stuff ahead. Definitely.
But yeah, so do you want to quickly go through some of these? First up, so there was a serial killer on the loose in 1946. Never ever was found. But this film is based on it. Texarkana, the Phantom Killer, as everyone will know, the town that dreaded sundown.
Okay, so they did release that. Is that the Blu-ray or 4K?
This is the Blu-ray.
Okay, yeah, because Garrett recently did a video talking about what he would like released, some other labels to release, since that was under Scream Factory originally of 4K, and that was one of the ones he mentioned was that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love this. I think me and you covered this, didn't we?
Yeah, we covered it. Yep, sure did.
Yeah. So there's that one. You want me to just dive into it?
We did that with Zodiac. Yeah.
We did, yeah. 88 films released of 9 Guests for a Crime.
Oh, yeah, that's a great film. Yeah, I love 9 Guests for a Crime. Yeah, the dude like in the center there. It's a trip. Yeah.
Set on a beach in broad daylight. So it's kind of got that going for it. It's a bit different to
I didn't know they released that. That's a big release. That was one of the Forgotten Jelly sets.
It's a chunky one. It's a chunky box.
Yeah, that's a chunky one. That's what I mean. Yeah, one of the Jelly sets.
Show one more now, and then Chris can go for one or two if you want. 88 films again. Probably one of the best TV slasher films ever made.
Dark Night of the Scarecrow. Oh, what a badass cover for that. That's nice.
Yeah. So you got the original artwork, which I love as well. Yeah. Very well happy. I've got these as well, but just so happy to get them, on the UK releases.
Very nice.
Go on, you go if you want.
Okay. So give me a quick second. So I'll just I'll do some three right here. Where is it? Here it is. Give me a second.
You're good, man.
And this was almost going to be my release of the year, but haters are going to hate on it. But you probably maybe knew what was coming. So this was my box set of the year. It was almost Jordan's from the Movie Den. That's the Mario Baba box set. But I mean,
Oh, shit, yeah. I didn't even think of that, man. I haven't got it personally, but yeah, I can see why.
So this is like the last true, you could say, Scream Factory box set, because like this, and of course, he mentioned it too. I mean, they did. Scream Factory did it dirty when they released this one on 4K. I understand that. I understand. I get it. And of course, Severin is releasing the 4K of this. But to get these films in this set, and they're re-releasing these too, by the way. I think the pre-order is up on Groove. If you didn't get the chance to get it, get it. So these have like I've seen A Bay of Blood. I haven't watched the other one. So you have Black Sunday, you have The Girl Who Knew Too Much, aka The Evil Eye, you have Black Sabbath, you have Kill Baby Kill, you have Knives of the Avenger, you have $5 for an August Moon, you have Roy Colt and Winchester Jack. I mean, you have Kidnapped, you have 4 Times That Night, At Bay of Blood, Baron Blood, which I've wanted on Blu-ray for a while. I know Kino had it. And then you have Lisa and the Devil, aka The House of Exorcism. I mean,
if you don't own them films, if you don't own many of those films already, then that box set is definitely worth getting.
Definitely. Of course, I pre-ordered this. I pre-ordered this when they originally have it, so I got it with the booklet and stuff like that too. And I've read through some of these and stuff like that too. So it talks about each one of the films and stuff like that as well. What have you? So it's very very nice. And it's good just to get, I'm probably going to watch Baron Blood soon. I like that film a lot. I love people thinking it's like, whatever like that. It's a gothic slasher, in my opinion. I do like it a lot.
It's a great film, actually.
Of course, stuff like this, too. Only thing I can say, a lot of these are the AI cuts of the film, American International, that's the only maybe thing. There are some films missing, but I have those. I just recently got Hercules in the Underworld, I got that one from Kino and stuff like that during one of their sales. So yeah, this is my box set of the year. And like I say, people are going to bitch and complain. This is a great set, and I'm a fan of the master, and it's cool to have all these in my collection. So this is very good. I like the set a lot. So that's one of the honorable mentions. Oh, of course, the poster too. So,
no,
so stuff like that. I'll do some other two right here. So, Scream Factory, aka Shout Factory, and stuff like that, came out with some good stuff last year. One of those, I'll mention this one first, even though it's kind of a direct port from a lot of stuff that Vinegar Syndrome had, but that's, of course, Dennis Christopher and Fade to Black. This is a good transfer. This is a great 4K. Yeah, this is a great 4K. This is a new 2025 4K restoration and stuff like that, too. Basically, the special features, they ported over from Vinegar Syndrome. There is one new. No, most of them, I think, are from Vinegar Syndrome. It even says Vinegar Syndrome before these docs play, so that's fine. So that's kind of cool. They kind of gave it maybe permission to do that and stuff like that too. Basically, it's a character piece, and if you're a cinephile, you'll love this film. I do. It's good rewatching this. The transfer is great. Shout Factory does a good job on their stuff. They just do. Of course, it has the interview with Dennis Christopher and stuff talking about the film and what have you. It's a great film. It's a character piece. Young Mickey Rourke is in here too. Basically follows this dude, Mr. Binford, Eric
Binford, yeah.
Yeah, Eric Binford, lives with his aunt. That's all I'm going to say about that. He's a cinephile, like we are. And you feel for him at the end of this film. It's done very good. It's a character piece. The kills are very good. And young Mickey Rourke, you can't beat it. There's one improvised scene in here that Dennis Christopher talks about that Mickey Rourke did not know about, which is very good. I would suggest picking this up. That's Fade to Black. It's almost got there. It's almost got my top 10. It almost did. Next up is a one I watched last night. That's Humanoids from the Deep. This is a fun film. Vic Morrow, Doug McClure, and stuff like that. Classic schlock from Roger Corman, who's uncredited, of course, in this and stuff like that. Great. Early interviews with him. Of course, stuff was ported from the original Shout releases because they had a deal with Roger Corman. May he rest in peace. Great dude. This is probably one of his best. The camera work is really good in here. It's proto slasher creature feature, grindhouse exploitation. You can't beat it. It's definitely a fun one. This one I'd give a 7 out of 10. It's a fun one. I like this one a lot. But yeah, Humanoids for them deep.
Nice.
Yeah, so good. So 2 good ones there. 3 good ones from Scream Factory. So yeah. Right there, Darren, go ahead.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing this on Subjective Perspective Collective on Sunday. It's the high tension box set of Mario Bava. Oh, Mario Bava's son, sorry, Lamberto Bava. I've seen all 4 of these today. Oh, like this week, I guess. I finished them off today. And I love like 3 of them. I actually like all 4, but I mean to different degrees. But you'll get a full rundown of this come Sunday.
Very nice. Sever does a great job with their box sets.
I can just quickly. School of Fear is a fucking great film, I think. The one, without giving too much away, I think School of Fear is my favorite, but this one's a good one. Eyewitness. It's a Giallo film.
Yeah, you've talked about that one, I think, in the past.
Yeah. So stay tuned, people, for that. Yeah, I don't want to jump on. I might keep the ones back that I think that Chris has got if he wants to.
That's okay. You can go ahead, Darren. That's no issue there. Go ahead.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
I can go through quite a few there. I go through one stack and then So
sure.
Death Carries a King, Indicator.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I just hadn't watched it yet. Yeah, that's fine.
Giallo film. Brilliant Giallo film. I don't want to give too much away. It's kind of like an unofficial series, although this, the death type, in the name. You can't go.
I double dipped on that because that's in the Forgotten Jolly from Vinegar Syndrome, which is a very good Forgotten Jolly box set for that one too.
Another double dip. Anyone into Crimmy films? I know Chris has got this one. Terror in the Fog.
Yeah, that's the one I hadn't able to watch yet. That's my only, I think, Eureka release. That's a great looking set too.
It is my only one as well. Let me just see if I can open it up quickly. They get pretty tight in there, don't they?
They do.
The Mad Executioners, The Strangler of Blackmore Castle.
I like when they do that.
The Racetrack Murders. And I think there's another one on as well. It's like a special feature. I think it's the Phantom of Soho, if I remember rightly.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in here, man. I've only watched one of them so far, but I mean, transfer-wise, extras-wise, and all that. I'll put that back in a bit because it's kind of a bit fiddly to do. So there's that. Footprints on the Moon, Shameless release.
Oh,
another fucking double, triple dip or what have you, but I had to get this.
Oh, that's a badass cover.
Florinda Balkan. It's best I not say too much about this, but
Klaus Kinski.
Yeah, she goes to this kind of getaway, like this beach type place, where she's trying to retrace her steps, where she's missed like 3 days of her life. And it's kind of her trying to find out where those 3 days went. Fucking outstanding film. People shit on it, but fuck them. French.
Nice.
Lot of Fear, Paulo Cavara.
Yeah.
Same guy who'll give you Black Belly of Tarantula.
We should be getting that this year.
Yeah, this is a limited indicator release. I won't say too much about this again because it's been a while. It's kind of hazy in my memory. I don't want to give away.
Tom Skerritt's in that.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's probably his claim to fame in the Giallo film. But just looks amazing, like a numbered edition and all that.
Very nice.
This one, I'm surprised didn't come up in my top 10, or maybe Chris would have mentioned it. But I'm pretty sure it was this year. It's The Hitcher, Second Sight.
Oh, the Second Sight one. Okay.
Yeah, this is like a fucking brick. This would kill someone if you dropped it on their head.
Yeah, absolutely.
We did a good review of this. We had Pops on.
Yeah, I remember that.
Johnny on as well, Anthony. So yeah, so there's The Hitcher.
That had been early this year because I know the Umbrella one was released last year.
It was early, yeah. Because I think it was early on in the year, but by the time we got around to covering it, was like in the summer, which worked out perfectly.
Right, I hear you. Yeah, perfect.
It's almost like
that's a great release. Second Sight killed it this year. They did a lot of good stuff.
How many you got to go, Chris? I'll quickly take mine down. 1, 2, 3, 4,
3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I have about 5 more.
I got 11. So if you want to go with your 5, you go. Oh,
Okay.
do you want me to go? Do you want me to go 5 and then you go and then I go last?
Yeah, that will go perfect. Yeah, go ahead. Just keep on going, Darren. That's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. The card player. I had to fucking get it, man. I know people hate on this film, but I don't.
Has to do with Game of Thrones in it.
I hate
do with the red beard. Yeah.
I hate the
I do like
Dario
it.
Argento.
Dario's the blonde. Yeah, it's his daughter.
So you've got this killer on the loose, and he's literally playing poker against the police to see whether he's going to kill his next victim, or like pretty much cut off one of their body parts. Every game or hand they lose at poker. It does get a little bit.
I like the film. I like the ending to the film. I like that ending sequence a lot.
Oh, I hate the ending. That's the only thing with this one. But
on the train tracks, I like that one. I thought that was
it's like almost like the Perils of Pauline, the old 1920s film. The way it's done.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, not for everyone in the end, but if you like it, then great. Tourist Trap.
Oh, so look at that!
101 films.
Yeah, they've been releasing the full moon stuff. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I've not opened this one, obviously, so as you can see. But I mean, one of my favorite slasher films of all time. Again, it's hard to get like a slasher film that's creepy, but this one is. This one is so fucking creepy.
Who stars in that again? What's his name?
You've got Chuck Connors.
Chuck Connors, yeah.
And you've got the one girl, Tanya Roberts, I think it is.
Yes.
And she was in like one version of Charlie's Angels, I believe.
Yep, she was. Chuck Connors, very good actor.
Oh, he's creepy, yeah. I think Chris has probably got this, but Bloodstained Italy. So I know.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you talk about this one if you want, because you've seen all 3. I've not opened.
Sure, yeah, definitely. So what a great fucking set! What a great fucking set! Yeah,
yeah.
I can only say the F word so many times. I don't care. It's a great set. I'm highly impressed. Yeah.
This one I might cover it as one of the topics on next week's Region 3. 7 Deaths in the Cat's Eye, 88 films.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Set in the Gothic.
That's a nice release. I missed out on that one. I almost thought about getting that one. I heard it's very good.
It's insane. There's like a killer like fucking ape in it. I don't know why, but I'm gonna have a bit of fun rewatching this in time for Region 3 next week.
Almost makes me think maybe Arrow. I would like for Arrow to do a 4K of the Black Cat from Lucio Fulci. That'd be nice.
Yeah. But I mean, this is Gothic. This is set in a Gothic.
That's what I mean. It's perfect. Okay.
I don't want to take all Chris's thunder because
no, never, Darren. You're fine.
Hitchhike. Yeah. Chlorine Claddies never look better in this film. I think Franco Nero, one of his strongest performances, but
he outdoes David Hess.
He's fucking great in everything.
He outdoes David Hess. No, he took the role from David Hess. He took it from him. Like straight.
He plays that kind of alcoholic type husband.
Yes.
Then to a
it's actually funny. It's almost a dark comedy with him. I'm like, yeah, that's Franco Nero.
Right. Not many people can overshadow David Hess, but like you say, he does. It's like a road movie, but it gets more and more fucking disturbing as it goes.
Great special feature where they talk to them all, and they talk to Hess. And
okay.
He's very complimentary of Nero. He says they don't give him enough credit, and I'm like, wow. And it's like, yeah, because he's the one that speaks English and Nero doesn't, you know what I mean? So, but still you understand him and stuff like that too. So, yeah.
Last one now, and then I'll keep my last little stack for after Chris. So we've got Cauldron for a video Giallo.
Oh, yeah, that's out of print. Yeah.
This, I think is, to be honest with you, I think this is better than the High Tension set in terms of, not in terms of quality of the films, but in terms of like extras and all that.
Diabolic, Miss Jesse Nielsen, man. Quick shout out to him and stuff like that. People like to bitch and complain at him. He's doing a great job over there. When I started collecting, I bought from his store, and I've gotten stuff from his from Diabolic and stuff like that too. But yeah, that's an awesome looking set.
We've done a full review on this as well. But
the Ogre, I want to see. I've heard good stuff about.
The Ogre is so good, honestly.
Nice.
The score in that film is amazing. The one for me that probably just eclipses it is called Until Death. David Brandon, he plays this fucking mean guy in this, I tell you. It's superb. Yeah, I mean, you need
Cauldron does good stuff over there. They did City of the Living Dead too.
Yeah. So that's them.
Oh, great
yeah,
set.
Chris can go if you want now, and then I'll keep my last little stack.
Nice, very nice. Okay, let's see here. Get them closer to me. First out, I'll start with these. No, let me go full screen here real quick. Start with these real quick, and that's the Sleepaway Camp 4K. So we got 2 and 3 here. I haven't watched these yet. I've been talking to Garrett about this. He says that the transfers are quite good and stuff like that. Really, I got these for the special features that are in the back. So it's loaded with special features. I mean, and come on, like uniformly or whatever like that, these fit great together. I mean, look at that. Bangers of all time films. Me and Darren, of course, did Slasher Stream on Sleepaway Camp. I'm very happy with that one.
Yeah.
I'm so happy got introduced to these films. I'm just happy to have these. So yeah, these 2 right here, these were big. These were big. People were saying, well, it's just the 4K. It doesn't matter. And stuff like that and whatever like that. And of course, the double-sided poster with it, which is a double-sided poster for Sleepaway Camp type stuff. So you got that. Next up from Vestron, Hider in the House. So this was exclusive on their website, Lionsgate Limited. I just don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like, the whole thing of just buying online exclusivity. I like the idea of going to a store to get this stuff, but I'm happy to have this. This is a great film. This is probably one of Gary Busey's best roles and stuff like that. Like I've heard about this film, and it comes with great special features and what have you like that. So it's pretty good. It has talking to the director and stuff like that. Slippy, Michael Felcher, Red Shit Pictures and stuff like that is part of the special features with this, talking to everybody. And it shows kind of the way they wanted to go with the ending. So basically, Gary Busey is a character who is in a mental institution because he set his parents on fire. He's there until he's released for 20 years, I think, or something like that, until he's released. And he finds this home and he just, builds this place upstairs in the basement. That's iconic cover right there. Mimi Rogers is in here as well. Yeesh. And he builds a room up there in the attic and stuff like that too. There is kind of animal cruelty, a little bit. He starts taking out these people that get too close and stuff like that. And he sets up the husband and all this other stuff too. It's very good. Hider in the House is a very good one, done in '89. So I don't know. Well, me and Darren have talked about this one too with films we can maybe put in with that. But yeah, that's Hider in the House. This was originally in my top 10, but I had to take it off. But yeah, a great release from Vestron. I'm happy with this one too. It's a good release. I had fun with it. So we got that one. Next up, Darren talked about it. Hitchhike. Yeah, I pre-ordered this when I heard it was coming out. People have talked about it and stuff like that. Of course, it's Franco Nero. It's David Hess and stuff like that. Like I say, Franco Nero just steals the role from Hess and stuff like that. Hess is good in here. An ending I didn't expect. It's pretty brutal, to tell you the truth. So that's why this is an honorable mention. Of course, it's loaded with special features, and I'm happy I have this and stuff like that. You don't need any other release of this film, so I'm happy to have this. Yeah, of course. But Franco Nero is hilarious in this. He really is. Specifically with that one couple, I think, at this tent place that they're at and stuff like that too. Like he's talking to these people because he's drinking all the time. He's hunting her with his rifle and stuff like that too. That kind of knows what you're in for. But
oh, nice.
So that, yeah, it was Autostop Rosso Sangue. See if I can take this out. Each one has interesting pictures. Yeah, I can do that. Even though, just think of them on the ground or whatever like that. David Hess is David Hess. But comes with that kind of great booklet too, wise and stuff like that as well.
She's beautiful in that film.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Yeah, great interview with her too.
Yeah.
Great interview with Franco Nero too. He's still around, people. What a great actor, man. I don't think he gets the ninja films that he did. Of course, The Fifth Chord. That's what they introduced me to him. Of course, he played Django and stuff like that too. But
Fireplace in the Country, I think, is his best film, probably.
yeah, like you say, like just pictures, stuff like that as well. Director, all that good stuff there. So this is a great release. Like I say, Indicator, they're pretty close. They're pretty close to being their runner-up for my boutique label of the year. When they release stuff, they release it. You know, they go balls to the wall with their stuff. So, but this was a good one. Yeah, that's a chike. Got it. that and what Darren mentioned, Bloodstained Italy. So, there's the very beautiful Marissa Mel right here. Then you have the back of that, which if you think it looks interesting, it is, because each one of these films is very interesting. I will talk about these in the future episodes and one of my YouTube channels of my shows and stuff like that. So you have three films in here. You have Obscene. So I'll start from the bottom. It's from the bottom up till I go by year. All right. So you have Death Falls Lightly. So this is Death Falls Lightly is probably the most giallo of all of these. These are all giallo adjacent, but Death Falls Lightly is about this this shady character whose wife gets murdered. And so he flees with his mistress to this one restaurant hotel that's been shut down. Excuse me. Then shit starts happening. The ending I liked a lot, but it's a trip. It's very grindhouse. I recommend that one. The Bloodstained Lawn. Think gothic grindhouse. The Bloodstained Lawn has that one blonde in there that was in All the Colors of the Dark. What's her name, Darren?
Oh, is it Marina Malfatti?
Yes, Marina Malfatti. My goodness, because the way she's also in the Red Queen Kills 7 times. And the way she dresses is the way she dresses in all the other films. And so it's these hippies and stuff like that get picked up by this one dude and get taken to this mansion, this gothic mansion where this scientist person is at. I forget who plays him. It's bonkers. And all these people, this dude picks up and sends here, and then chaos ensues. It's a good one. I like it a lot. It's a blast. And then Obscene Desire with Marissa Mel. So it's a gothic exorcism type story. You have to watch it to believe it. I like all of these films, so I give this set a solid 7 out of 10. This was up there for maybe my number 10 and stuff like this.
So Junior Galani's grandfather directed Obscene Desire.
Yes. Yeah. So, and it what a film. Think of The Horrible Dr. Hitchcock mixed in with some type of exorcism film. I don't know, and it's Marissa Mel being Marissa Mel after she was going through some trouble. She's a controversial figure, or her boyfriend or husband was. That's all I'm going to say about that. But she's sexy as all get out in that one. These are all great for what they are. I had a blast with these. I can't for you to watch these, Darren, but I highly recommend this too. Again, Vinegar Syndrome, dude. Like, come on now, just do it.
I planned to open them over the Christmas, but didn't get around to it.
Oh no, it happens. Next up is like I say, Murder Rock. Crystal Blade. I can't do it. I cannot do it. If they had the soundtrack, I'd have it playing in my car. It gets stuck in your head. So, can you say about it? Slip Within a Slip. It's a great set. That's a great cover anyway.
I never thought we'd get, and we've all, like I showed off the 2 editions. I never thought we'd ever get anything as good as this for Murder Rock.
Like I say, that's why it's the year of kind of Fulci for me. I'm just so happy that they released his films, and he's getting the respect he deserves. There's a few other ones that he made after Murder Rock, which I actually heard were quite good. I forget the names of them; they don't come to mind to me right now. But
you want about Door into Silence, Voices from Beyond?
Yeah, I'd like to see a release of that one too. But just the rest of his filmography, possibly. If it hasn't been released yet,
it will eventually.
Maybe like a set. Yeah. So, but that's Murder Rock, of course, that would be in there. And then, this will be the last one. Last but not least, it's Forgotten Jolly. volume
I
8.
forgot that was out this year. Actually.
Yeah, volume 8. So
shit, I forgot.
So, like I say, yeah, Red Rings of Fear I did like, but that's not my favorite of this set. Reflections in Black is a good one. I do like that one. But AAA masseuse, good-looking officer services is unlike anything you'll ever see for a Jolly. I did like this one quite a bit. About this woman that just leaves her parents, wants to go out on her own. I like when they introduce the cast at the start of the film, and then the ending I liked a lot. But Red Rings of Fear, yeah, it's a good one. It's part of course, the late great Massimo Dallamano's Schoolgirls in Peril trilogy with Fabio Testi, the great Fabio Testi, is in there as well.
There's a scene in Rings of Fear on a roller coaster.
This is probably the best looking. This to me is probably my favorite looking Forgotten Jolly set. I do like the one, my favorite, the one you and I both think is the favorite, to tell you the truth. I like that one too, but this one's good.
The one with Sister Ursula and the Killer is Among Us.
So Reflections in Black, this is an interesting one. You get these if you're a fan of the genre. You just get these if you're a fan of the genre. Trying to think what it's about because I remember seeing it all. Yeah, the Countess. So it's kind of a mind F type of a film too. So I do like Reflections in Black. I may need to revisit it because unfortunately it maybe escaped me. The whole premise of it
on the channel as well.
Yeah.
So
then of course this one. And that's a great cover for that. The ending, I kind of saw who the killer was coming. I thought maybe it'd be somebody else. But I do like the cast of characters, but that's my outlying film in this box set. They should have released this one on its own. The transfer is okay. I know they had trouble with it. You can tell from like the start of it and then the ending of it and stuff like that. But that's what I love about Vinegar Syndrome, because they do work their asses off to try to get the best one. But this one is a good one. But yeah, Forgotten Jolly. Hopefully we get more. Oh, there'd be a shitload they could release.
There's one coming. There's one coming soon.
Okay, excellent. But and there's one before this, volume 7. I think was released that last year or maybe this year.
That's the one out of print, wasn't it? 7.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And but yeah, this one. But yeah, this is the best kind of looking one of them all. I just love the cover of it a lot. And yeah, there you go. But yeah, there we go. There's all my honorable mentions for the most part. The Nesting from Vinegar Syndrome I can say is an honorable mention as well. But yeah, just great stuff there. There'll be a lot of honorable mentions to go through if we did and stuff like that. So
yeah, because I didn't even think of Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X, which I haven't got. But they come out.
I have those two. I just haven't watched them yet and stuff like that too. So that's just one of the. When it happens, it happens. But I will. We can mention them too in a minute.
I got 5 to go. I know you spoke about this, so I won't
go ahead.
Don't Touch the Duckling. Chris has mentioned it before. On any other year, this could have well have been in the top 10. Arrow release.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shameless release of Who Saw Her Die.
That's a sick looking release. Yeah, I love Who Saw Her Die.
Look at that for fucking artwork.
Aldo Lado. Yeah.
Yeah. Another one from Aldo Lado.
Another director that doesn't get enough credit. Credit. Yeah.
There's 3 films there, that I've mentioned tonight alone. Night Train Murders, Shaun Knight, The Glass Dolls. They could be in any fucking great director's, filmography. This is set in Venice, very much a year or so before Don't Look Now. So think about that when you see that one. I love this one. Brian De Palma's Dressed to Kill. Fucking
Arrow released that this year. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's sick.
Yeah, I love this film. It's
his most American Jolly out of any film.
It is. It's think Dario Argento, but in America is the best way to describe this. Michael Caine, Keith Gordon, I think it is as well.
Yeah, Keith Gordon. Yeah, from
Angie Dickinson. Yeah, Angie Dickinson as well. 2 more to go and then I'm done. This one, another year. This could have been in my top 10, but it's one of my favorite Sergio Martino.
Oh, yeah, Torso. Yeah, that's my number 4.
Yeah, absolutely love it.
Or all-timer. It's
Okay,
literally a
the end-
slasher. It's literally a slasher before slashers. Yeah.
It really is. The last third of this film is fucking amazing.
Oh,
when
it's
set in this
amazing.
big
Yeah.
fucking house on the.
That's a good transfer, Darren.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is what I
excellent.
did see. Yeah. It is an improvement.
They are re-releasing that without the slip though, so that's always good though.
I had
So
the
you've got
blue
time to
and I
pick it
didn't
up.
have a slip with the blue. With the last release.
Yeah,
But
because I
yeah,
have that
Blu-ray,
as
so-
part of the Giallo Essentials. They put that in there, which is probably the best set, the yellow Giallo Essential set. It's the best one. If you're
last-
going to get any Giallo set, that would be it.
Oh yeah. Last but not least, this is one of my favorite Argento films. Not a lot of people talk about this or like it, and it's Dario Argento's Sleepless.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, I've not opened it, so I can't show you the inside or anything. There's a scene on this set on a train in the first 20
A
minutes.
Goblin score.
As good as any fucking thing you've ever seen by Argento, the first 20 minutes of this film. I actually like the rest of it as well, but I know a lot of people don't. You got Max van Sydow from The Exorcist. He plays Chief Moretti. He's on the case of this dwarf.
Flash
killer.
Gordon, Mean the Merciless. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dune, all those shows.
You've got this dwarf killer, and there's like nursery rhymes into the plot as
See
well.
a marionette type puppet too for a minute.
There is, yeah. Asia Argento actually wrote the nursery rhyme to the film.
That's right.
Just the way it's set, man, in the fucking rain and everything else is superb. But yeah, that's about it, man. That's about it. That tells you how such a good year we've had.
Dude, yeah, such a great year.
We've
Also,
literally
like I said,
talked
people
non-stop for 2 hours, and we've
Yeah.
had fucking releases all that time.
Yeah, actually, yeah, really. Just real quick, like I say, like people got on Screen Factory for doing this is probably why they just did, had to do what they had to do. But these alternate slips and stuff, that's for Sleepaway. I still have them in the thing. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
we're
my Blu-rays are gonna be, because they were out the printer one time and worth a lot of money, but now they're not. I take it.
yeah.
yeah,
So I could see
the
why. So, but
qualities,
yeah, it was
yeah.
just cool to have them. So, yeah. So that's great. What fun time! It's always fun. Let's like doing this. Like I say, 2025 was a great year. Thank you for everybody in the chat just saying what your favorite releases were and commenting and stuff. It's always good to see you in here. Wild Wrangler, of course, Jeff, John Doe, Juggalo, Jamie. It's always great seeing you in here, and everybody else. Thanks for dropping in. Watch the replay if you can. I have some stuff coming up. I'm going to go to my Slasher Bro Darren real quick. Darren, what do you have going on with Dirk and all your other content over there at Subjective Perspective Collective?
Yeah, so Sunday we got the High Tension box set, Lamberto Bava. We're going to have a special guest on, Kenneth. He's been on before. A lot of people know him. He's kind of like a Lamberto Bava expert in a way. So we got that. We're doing Region 3 on Tuesday, I believe it is, this month. And we got some good like favorite American Giallos, Brian De Palma films. I think Dirk's subject was like your favorite films that kind of shit the bed 3/4 of the way through, so you got like a last bad act. So there's that. I think they're going to be talking about Salo, 120 Days of Sodom as well, which
That's a Criterion release.
Yeah. So I got to watch that on Monday, ready for that. The next one after that, then on Subjective, would be the Mario Bava. So we got some Mario Bava coming up at the end of the month as well. But yeah, that's about it for a while.
Excellent. For me, it's Giallo January for yours truly. I'm officially back for the most part. So next week, Giallo Show and Tell will be $5 for an August Moon. Never mind. Actually, $5 for an August Moon will be Slasher Saturday. Excuse me. And then for Giallo Show and Tell will be Lisa and the Devil. I've done Lisa and the Devil before, but I'm trying to do better with that and do more insight on, to me, probably Mario Bava's last great masterpiece of a film for the most part. So expect that in the future, a future Slasher stream. Jay Reel's going to be on with me and Darren. We're going to be talking about 3 Argento films. We're going to be talking about Trauma. We're going to be talking about Sleepless, and we're going to be talking about the Stendhal Syndrome. So that's going to be very, very fun Slasher stream. All the colors of me and Darren are going to be talking about Perfect Blue and Opera, a film I just talked about. So that's going to be definitely a fun one. So pay attention to that, and a lot of great content to come. I'm going to be talking to him with that probably off stream and stuff like that. And And so like I say, 2025, not the best years. We lost some good people, unfortunately, but a great year for physical media, and that's what it's all about. It's all about escapism and just having fun and being happy, and that's why we do this. And I'm happy as all get out to have Darren as a friend and a partner to do this with. Of course, Dirk and Dan and Lorne and Garrett and everybody in this great community. I thank you all very much for your support to Black Glove One. Really appreciates it. You can find me here, of course, on Black Glove Reviews, where I talk about slashers and giallo. Of course, you can find Darren on all those other platforms, on Deadpit, for Subjective Perspective Collected, and Visited by Voices. And, of course, on here with yours truly. You all have a great evening. Happy New Year of 2026. I will see you all next time. And ladies and gentlemen, be very careful stalking those nights and stuff like that, walking, having fun neon nights, because the Black One Up is up there, and I'm waiting to go. You all have a great evening, everybody. I'll see you all next time. You all enjoy the weekend.
Have a good one, guys.